Test 1 2 3 4. 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 That's it.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school, to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. Join us this weekend, in person or online, by searching for Venture Church Streetsboro on Facebook or YouTube. Or visit our website at venturechurcheast.org. Venture Church, a daring journey.
Well, we lost our picture. Where'd our picture go? Unbelievable. Well, if you're joining us live, ladies and gentlemen, our picture is gone. I think you figured that out by yourself. Let me reset this here. Well, there's me. We don't want me. We want the field, and we're not getting the field. Well, bummer. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We have a stream. I promise you we do. I'm not sure where it went. There it is. Okay. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jack Lambert Stadium Beautiful downtown Manaway on a breezy, chilly opening night here for some Crestwood football as the Rootstown Rovers come here to Crestwood for game 1 of the 2023 campaign. Last year we finished at 4-6 after winning the CBC title last year, the year before in 2021. We had a lot of growing pains last year. There was a small amount of upperclassmen, so we started some underclassmen. We had a sophomore quarterback in Charlie Summer, a sophomore standout running back in Nate Blasiol. These guys are returning as juniors this year. We had an outstanding lineman in Cody Brugman, letter winner and state honors winner. I can't remember exactly what he won. I believe it was a second team All-Ohio, maybe? Forgive me if I'm wrong there. I've just drawn a blank on what it is. But the Red Devils are exiting the locker room, making their way to the field for the first time this season. They're going to have about 7 minutes till game time, so I'll keep the camera on the festivities. I'll mute myself, and we'll get started underway here in about 7 minutes. right, well, things are about to get underway here any moment now. We got about 2.5 minutes to kick off according to the scoreboard. Weather today is a beautiful 65 degrees. Mostly sunny skies. Perfect night for football. Perfect. You couldn't ask for a better night. The Rootstown Rovers are making their way to the field, and everybody remembers. Every Crestwood High School football fan remembers what happened at Rootstown last year. Absolute disaster. Not the way we wanted the season to start. Down 33 points in the first half. Just not what we were looking forward to. And they had graduated, luckily for us. Cody Coons, a fantastic running back, probably one of the all-time Portage County running backs. Ran for over 2,000 yards last year, 2,100 yards. Here they come. Charging onto the field. 2023 Red Devils in their brand new Nike red jerseys. No longer wearing Adidas. We've moved up to Nikes. I think they look pretty good. What do you think, partner?
Rather reminiscent of Ohio State. Those
Yes.
tops are almost exactly the same. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks great, especially with our somewhat Ohio State looking helmets.
What's that? If you look good, you feel good, you play good?
That's what they say. That's what they say. Let's see if that translates tonight. And I'm not, just because Rootstown graduated their all-time running back last year doesn't change the fact that they had a stout defensive or offensive line that he ran behind, and a lot of guys could step into that role and still run for 2,000 yards. And not taking anything away from Cody Coons at all. He was a one-of-a-kind, but we're glad he's not on the field tonight. And I actually do have a roster. The problem is I have to find it. So we know, without a doubt, that Nate Blaziel is going to run the ball a lot. But it is time to see what we have. So let's see what we got. It's time for Friday Night Rocks here at the Community Road Media. We're going to bring you every Crestwood home game this season. Perhaps someday we can turn that into away games as well, but getting an internet connection at other places is hard to set up. So we'll work on that in the off season, but for now we're going to just do home games. Crestwood's going to kick off, first down to receive. And it's a little bit of a squib kick, picked up about the 23-yard line. And he's got some room to run. He's got one guy to beat. Who grabs him? That's number 21. Grabs him, throws him out of bounds. That's Jackson Rattray. A junior linebacker. Makes the play for Crestwood. So here we go. Rootstown's got the ball with great field position to start the game, 45-yard line. Their own 45. The kicking game is going to be touch and go. We graduated a 4-year starter in Jaden Julian last year, who kicked every kickoff for us for 4 years, and a lot of field goals, a lot of extra points out of that kid. Trying to fill that void this year that he left.
If I recall correctly, he's going on to play soccer at Hiram College just up the road.
I believe so. I believe he is. He had a little fumble on the, but he picks it up and recovers and
Gonna mark him out of bounds.
over Crestwood first down territory. Partner, I have the roster if you happen to want to see it. If that helps you, I don't know. I need to get it on paper. I have it on a phone right now. No, he did not get the first down. Picks up about 9 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 1 at the Crestwood 46. This town's off to a good start here. Yeah, that line is big. Look at them guys. Little pass over to the left side.
Caught around the 40.
Was
45.
Was that 21 again? Was that? I thought I saw maybe it was 51 and on the tackle.
We're a long ways away. It's hard to read.
Yeah, I got bad vision. I think it was number 21. I believe that's Rattray again. Starting off the season with a couple tackles. So Rootstown will have it 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 35. In an I formation, 2 men wide, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Runs it right up the middle, has a hole. 26 is off to the races. He's got 1 guy to beat, number 10. Mason Satterley on the tackle. Junior. You're going to hear a junior a lot. We got a lot of juniors and sophomores on this team. Only a couple seniors this year.
Yeah, young squad coming in for sure.
Yep. 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 20. Rootstown has a straight I formation again. They'll hand off to number 26, who bounces ahead for a couple. 3, maybe 4 yards on the carry.
3.5 or so. Going into this game, I was anticipating it was going to be a run it right at you.
Yeah.
From both sides.
Yeah, let's see. You know, our running back is no slouch. And we have a tandem. We have a spell. Tristan Addis can come in and run. He'd start for pretty much any team in the PTC that's or the CVC that's not named Blasio. We got a little pass out to the right here. He's got some room to run, and he caught and tackled by. That's number 19. Still learning some numbers here. That is Tristan Addis.
Tristan
Addis.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil. Ha ha. I see what you did there, partner. So that'll be 1st down. Rootstown is marching right down the field. And it would help if I had started the game clock and got the scoreboard up here. Let's do that.
Only about 2 minutes taken off so far. Running it right back up the middle
Uh-oh.
again. Looks like the ball's loose. No. Just stopped him pretty short.
Let's see if I can get the scoreboard.
They're going to give him about 1.5 yards on that.
Did my camera freeze again? My camera froze. Are you kidding me?
Switch.
Yeah, something froze here. Let me do this, folks. I'm sorry. Let's go to the other camera. No, it's not. It's freezing.
Okay, let's do this.
No, stopped him short again. Picked up maybe 3 or 4, but stopped him short of the goal line.
Let's do this. Okay, I think we're back. We got a scoreboard. Let's get the scoreboard going here.
3rd and goal from the 3.
Call it for me for a minute, partner.
Yeah, absolutely. Another power I formation, handoff to the right, and he skates in untouched. Touchdown, Rootstown. That'll give him an early lead here. Only took about 2.5 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Not exactly what you want to see out of your opening drive as Crestwood, but
nope, they marched right down the field on us.
got some time to make adjustments here at least.
Reminiscent of last year all of a sudden, and we don't want that. So they're going to kick the extra point.
Right through
Is
the middle.
up and good. What a good kick. Boomed it.
That would have been good from 45.
You think so?
Probably.
So with 9:14 to go in the first quarter, first possession, Rootstown takes it right down the field. Punches it in from the 2-yard line for their first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for if you're the head coach of Rootstown right there. I mean, 6 plays, 55 yards.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
If I know Mike D'Amato at all, he'll have
Mike or Jack?
Jack D'Amato, I apologize. Where did that name come from? Jack D'Amato. He's got something up his sleeve for his offense here.
Yep, Addis and Blaziol are back deep to receive the kick. Excuse me. Rootstown will kick from their 40-yard line. Addis and Blaziol are back at their own 10. And it's going to go to Addis. He's taking it up the gut. Got a little bit of a running room there. Gets up to about the 24-yard line.
Not bad field position.
Not a bad start. No, good return. Well, we did have a bit of a quarterback competition this year for the starting quarterback, and I had no idea who it was going to be till right now. And it looks like Wyatt Januska, sophomore, has won the job. He's starting right now. That's number 4. A little trickery on the first play. Handoff up the middle. Is that Blaziol?
I can't
Couldn't see a number.
Is that Addis?
Or is that Addis? That is Addis with the
Tristan
ball.
Addis.
Picks up a solid 10 yards on the play.
They're going to give him the first down.
Yep, and the first down. That's enough. Crestwood wasted no time going to the misdirect. And now we have a number 2. Who's that? I got to get my score sheet out. We're doing a lot of direct snaps. That was Nate. Okay, I figured that was Nate.
Yeah, direct snap to Nate Blaziol on that play.
Picks up 4 on the play. The 2nd and 6. And it would have helped if I'd have started the timer.
Now it looks like Charlie Summers taking the snap. In the shotgun with a...
I'll fix the timer in a minute here. I'm going to
Blazioli
stay on
at
the
his
camera.
right. Running, or wide receiver.
There
in
goes
motion.
Januska in motion.
Another little
Is
misdirection.
that a handoff to Blaziol, who's got a little bit of room?
Hole.
He's down the sideline. He's got 2 guys in his face, but he cuts back, gets down to the 18. Oh, and they're scrumming for the ball, and they're throwing some punches and stuff. Look at that garbage.
And that didn't
like
take
that
long
very
at all.
much. All kinds of dirty laundry on the field. Yellow laundry.
Yeah, leave it to Rootstown.
No, let's not start that.
I'm just kidding.
I've done that myself a few times, and I don't want to go there. It's a good rivalry. I like the rivalry. It's fun.
Waiting for a call. I think we got 2 flags. Thrown in the same general area.
Yeah.
Trying to decipher who's who, what's what, who to call what on. Well, if that doesn't get you excited for what this offense can do.
Yep. Calls on the defense.
3 different people taking snaps on all 3 plays.
Yeah. I don't know how long that can last, but it keeps the defense on their
Yeah,
heels,
it'll
and that's what
be
you
hard
want.
to scheme for sure, yeah. You have to excuse us. It's very windy on top of this press box up here, so if you're getting a little white noise in the background.
Charlie Summer comes to the huddle and calls a play, so he may be, guess it's his turn to be quarterback.
And it looks like, was that just offsetting penalties? I don't think they moved the ball.
No, they
at
moved
all.
the ball
Did
10
they?
yards.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
I did not see the call.
I wasn't looking close enough.
Yep.
Moved it forward 10
So
yards,
Summers
so it was
got
on Rootstown.
2 wide receivers right. He's got a man in motion. He's got Blasio on his hip. Hands it off. He's got some hole on the outside. He cuts around, and there's a flag. It might have been a hold up there. That's in the area of holding.
Pending the penalty, he's down close to the goal line, though.
Yeah, he is within the 2 or 3 yard line there, about the 2. So let's see what the guys with the zebra shirts have to say about it. Let's see. Holding offense.
On the offense.
And that's the only call. Okay.
That'll back us up. 5? Is that 5 yards in high school? 5 yards?
5 yards from the spot? Or is it 10?
I feel like they change the rules on me every year.
It's a spot foul, so it'll be from the spot, and I believe it'll be 10 yards. So we'll lose about 4, a solid 4 on the play. It'll be. Looks like we can get a first down
First
here.
and 15, it does, yeah.
Inside the 1. But we got Summer back there. He's got 4 wide, 1 man in motion, and he's going to drop back to pass. Oh, he's under pressure. He throws it up. He's got Blasio, who mishandles the pass. But we're down here. This will be second and 13. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with the downs. I'm sorry, folks. I can't run the camera and do the downs and talk all at the same time. So I'll keep the score and the time as close to accurate as I can, which it's off again.
7-12.
Yep. You know what? I'm not going to bother with the time either because I can't do both. Yeah. So I need to. If anybody wants to volunteer to be our press box guy, that'd be great. Handoff up the middle. Blasio takes it straight ahead, gets to about the 10-yard line. It's going to set up 3rd and 9 at the 10-yard line. It can get a first down here. Here's the thing. I talked to Jack Blasio the other day, and he said that there's no such thing anymore as kicking field goals and extra points. They're going to go for 2 when they score, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They have not, as of the time I talked to him, they hadn't identified a reliable kicker yet. I know they were trying out a couple of guys in the latter part of this week, so maybe one of them stood up. But Jack's idea was that if you only have to get half your 2-point conversions to be the same as making all of your 1-point conversions. So, and it's a direct snap again to, is that Blasio again, cuts it up, and we got another flag coming in the area of holding from the backfield. But what do? Do you accept it and move them back from the spot of the foul? Otherwise, it'll be 4th down coming up around the 3-yard line. We got. It's frozen. Oh man, are you kidding me? It's frozen again. And hang on, let me deactivate the. I don't understand why this is happening. Did not work. I had to do this last time.
It's gonna have to. Why this keeps freezing? Did accept the
17.
There
19.
we go. There we go. 3rd and 19. Summers back to pass. Has a man open. Catches it at about the 12-yard line.
The back judge calling that incomplete, though.
Oh, no. Yep, they're saying incomplete, intended for number 10, Mason Satterley, and another
personal
flag.
Foul. Somebody was talking.
Here we go, boys. Can't do that.
High school football, man. They're not going to tolerate that.
Not anymore.
That'll mark off another 15 or so, most likely.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Yep, personal foul.
It's an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep, they're not going to. They don't call out a number in high school, but they go over and they tell the coach.
You usually know
Coach
who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can figure it out.
Where it was thrown, I'm going to go ahead and guess it was Satterley. That's just me, though. So what do we got? We got 4th and 34. I do believe we have a punter. I understood Jake Ironman was the contestant for that. He's sophomore Wyatt Januska was trying. It looks like Wyatt's back. Really must have had a fantastic camp.
I have a feeling this is going to be they're going to try to punt this into the corner if I had to guess.
Yep. All right, ball's back, kick is up, and he's kicking over his head, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. So Rootstown will start 1st and 10, their own 20. Crestwood comes away with nothing there. I was really hoping we could change the tone from last year a little bit, which...
I mean, there's flashes.
Yeah,
there. I mean,
yeah, there's definitely...
You know, that's something you can build off of. Knock away those penalties, and you're in a much better position to score there.
Play a little bit more disciplined football. Which will come as these guys get older. All right, Rootstown in their straight I formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs straight behind the quarterback, number 10. Hands off, and it's up the middle to number 26. Brought down by a brood of Devils.
Picks up 1.5 or so.
Number 4, Wyatt Januska at the bottom of that pile. Boy, he is all over the place tonight. Offense, defense, special teams. A kid that I don't remember him seeing the field last year.
Nah, I can't recall it either.
What an amazing transformation. What a bright future. He's over at defensive end right now. Same I formation. Oh, step back to pass. He's got a receiver open. Hits number 7. He's got one man to beat. Who's got him? Number 8 on the tackle. That is...
And there's a flag on the
AJ
field
Januska,
already.
and another flag that's a horse collar. They're calling it because he grabbed a hold of him. He let go, but he grabbed it. For you Browns fans out there, we saw that in the Browns game the other night. They grabbed the collar and let go, so it wasn't a penalty, but apparently it's a little different in high school. He had it, but he let go and made the tackle.
That's hard to do. Once you're latched onto something, it's hard to force yourself to let go of.
Yeah.
If you know you can make the tackle with where your hand is, it's hard to force yourself not to. You're grabbing at anything.
Yep.
But that is for safety for sure. You can see some nasty injuries doing that.
So they're going to tack on 15 yards to the end of that play. It sets up a great field position for Rootstown. 1st and 10 at Crestwood 30. Straight I formation, 2 receivers left, hands off up the middle. Barrels his way through, brought down. Number 60 was in there. That is Dan Doring. And we lost it again. So go to where it says Cam. Right-click on that, Cam. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, go to Properties. Sorry, we keep losing our camera here. Why is it doing that? Go to Activate. Oh, it's not working. Why is it doing this? Hang on, folks. Sorry. We are having all kinds of technical difficulties.
Right about the first down marker there.
Here, you call it for a minute, and I'll see if I can get this working.
It's going to bring up 3rd and very short for Rootstown.
Turned me down. Okay. Wow. I am so sorry. I got a brand new laptop, brand new camera, and still having issues. Please bear with us, folks. Rootstown handoff up the middle, gets enough for the first down. Just can't seem to stop those. They got big linemen, folks. I'm just looking at the size difference. It's probably hard to tell on camera, but standing here in person, Those are some grown men down there on the field against against our boys in red. So we got 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Rootstown's up 7-0 on Crestwood. They 1st and 10 at the Red Devil 19-yard line. And they're going to come out in that stacked I formation again. 2 wide receivers left. Blocking back. Looks like another handoff to the right. Finds a hole through there and is finally brought down by number 21, Jackson Rattray.
They're going to give them the first down? They sure are.
They sure are. First and goal at the 8-yard line, it looks like. .305 to go in the first quarter. Another handoff again, number 26. And he barrels his way all the way in for a Rootstown touchdown. Well, I noticed a lot of guys tackling high there, and I know Coach D'Amato is not going to stand for that, not for very long. First game jitters, younger players. I get what he has to go through here, some growing pains. Calls down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And we lost the screen again. Unbelievable. I don't understand. Yeah, deactivate and reactivate. Nope, not working. So unplug it and plug it back in, I guess. If this is going to keep happening. Just click it right there. There we go. And we're back. I don't understand this. Tested it over and over and over. Never had a single problem. Game day, always problems. I need a crew. If you're looking to help out and you don't mind being 75 feet above the field, not scared of heights, let me know. I could use the help. So here we are, 2:56 to go in the first quarter. Rootstown is up 14-0. They're going to kick off from their own 40. Blasio and Addis are back deep inside their own 10. And they're kicking off. Uh-oh. Addis mishandles it. Picks it up. He's in a world of trouble. If he stays on his feet, picks up a couple extra yards, and there's a flag flying in from the back.
And another flag.
Probably another hold, if I had to guess. That's right where holding happens. Let's see what the call is, though. Holding. Receiving team. So, all those yards Addis fought to get us is going to be marked off. And this is not where you want to be. Down 14-0 in the first quarter, deep in your own territory. It's going to be first and where do they spot the ball? It is first and 10.
Yeah, from the 11.
Yes, first and 10 from the 11-yard line. But we did move the ball, so let's see if we can pick up where we left off. A little bit of momentum could change the whole game right here. I'm not counting anybody out yet. We got a man in motion. Januska's got the ball. He cuts it right, breaks one tackle, busts free again, and is bounced out of bounds after a pickup of about 8 on the play. He was politely escorted by the shoulder pads of 3 Rovers to the sideline. But not until after he picks up 7 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 3. Ball will be on the 18-yard line. 2:39 to go, and the clock stopped because he ran out of bounds. Well, here we go. Nate Blasio ran the play call in. Looks like it's going to be a direct snap to him. Is he going to run it, or do we have another trick? Got an offsides. Offsides, yep. Defense, that'll get us a first down.
That sure is.
We'll take it.
I think that's going to be Crestwood's best chance for survival here at this point. Keep the defense on its heels.
Yep.
Whole game.
Charlie Summer back in at quarterback, but Wyatt Januska's running onto the field. I understand he plays some slot receiver as well. And I hear he's got some really good hands. That's what the guys were telling me, that he's really shown himself to be a heck of an athlete. And we've seen some of that so far. All right, hand off to Blast, straight up the middle. Oh, he gets tripped up early, picks up about 3.
Yeah, it seems to me like everybody in the skill positions for Crestwood anyways has some versatility. For sure.
Yep.
I apologize. We lost the stream again.
Did we really?
Keep calling it.
Is running, second down and 8. Crestwood at their own 25-yard line. Looks like Januska's in at quarterback. 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Got a man in motion, left to right. And that's a handoff. I believe that is Blasio again. Ooh, makes a man miss. Cuts it back up the field. Barrels over a dude. Busts it up to about the 38-yard line of Crestwood. 86 ticks left to go in the first quarter. What a run. Wow. That was 2 types of running back there. The type that makes you miss and the type that barrels you over, and he did both in one run. So Summers back in. At quarterback, Januska's out wide. Summers got 2 wide right. Blast is on his hip, and we got a false start over on number 9. I believe that was Bryce Bennett lined up at tight end. Got a little Lancy. If you've ever been on a football field, you know how easy that is to do. Get a little excited.
Sometimes your body just moves.
Right?
You know?
Yep.
You jitter a little bit, and that's all it takes.
So Summers still a quarterback. Got Blasio on his hip to his right. Got 2 men wide right. Another handoff. Blasio's looking for a hole. He's got one. He busts his way through across the 40-yard line. Gets up to about the 41. Sets the ball down at the 42, but I think they're going to put it back to the 41. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Up over their own 40. They do set the ball to 41. It'll be 2nd and 8. So after the penalty, we're not in too bad a shape. Blaz got some of that yardage back for us. I can't see the number from here. I'm straight on with him, but I believe that's Januska. Nope, that's Charlie. And he missed the handoff, and the entire Rootstown team, minus the safety, was there to meet him.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That will end the first quarter. So, not the start that we wanted defensively, but offensively, we've done some good things. Moved the ball. Not quite as efficient as we'd like to have been, but I can't say there's anything to hang our heads about there. But at the end of the first quarter, the score is 14-0 Rootstown. And when we come back from the short timeout here, it'll be 3rd and 13. The ball on the 36 and their own 36, and they'll have to get to the 48 for a first down. making their way out of the field. We're going to be moving left to right now. Can't tell from here, but that looks like summer. He drops back to pass. He's got men deep. He's going to throw deep. He's got number 10, and he overshoots him by just a couple yards. Remind me who 10 is.
Ugh, man, I wish I could remember these off the top of my head. Got a deep roster this year for sure.
Right.
There are a lot of names.
I apologize. Number 10 is Mason Saturday. I've said his name a couple times now. See, one of the issues we had is that all of our wide receivers last year were seniors. So we graduated a lot of seniors, so you're going to hear a lot of new names this year. See a lot of new faces, a lot of new numbers of guys trying to help quarterback Charlie Summer out a little bit. Looks like we're going to punt. It's 4th and 13. Who's back deep? Is that Januska again? Boots it away. This one's a higher Bruin kick, and it's going to roll, and it's going to take a Crestwood roll, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 24. Rootstown's 24, so. Not great field position, but not bad, considering we had no idea who was going to punt the ball this year.
Yeah, it was a decent punt. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope, nothing at all.
Don't let them get a big return on you. Put it out of bounds.
Yep.
In their own territory.
All right, so Rootstown's going to have it. They're in their I formation. They got two guys wide to the left and another handoff right up the middle. And he is met there by number 66.
That is Rem Reese.
Rem Reese.
Freshman offensive and defensive lineman.
Was that 66 or 55?
55 would have been Blake Baumgartner.
That's probably Blake. I know he's a starter. I don't believe we have any freshman starters at this moment. I might be wrong, but all right, 2nd and 9 Rovers. Handoff again off the right side, and he's got a hole and is hit and brought down by number 5. Is Nolan Huntington. Sophomore Nolan Huntington, who got his first starts last year, filling in beginning of the season when Jonas Honeycutt was injured. He's about the same size. He's a big boy. He's tall, skinny, fast. He's really got a good head on him. He learned a lot last year. He had trial by fire. And we got another handoff on the right side. He's got a hole to run through, and he runs through everybody, and he's off to the races. Number 10 is gaining. Can he catch him? And he got him at the 10-yard line. That's Mason Satterley again.
Touchdown-saving tackle there.
Boy, oh boy, get the kid some oxygen. That was a run.
Mason Satterley is a little shaken up. He hasn't gotten up yet.
There we are.
Mason Satterley being tended to right now by the training staff.
Yeah, I hope he's all right, because that was a good tackle. That was a good effort. And you really hate to see guys, especially on night number 1
Right.
of a 10-game season. Have to be tended to by the medical staff.
So far away, I can't really tell what he's
looks like he's
holding
getting
on
up
to. If he is getting up and walking, that's good.
on his own power. Is it a hand? Is it his right hand? Does that seem to
Shoulder,
be
arm, the way he's holding it?
something over there? He's walking just fine, so it's not a lower extremity. But my hat. Where did we go? My hat's off to you, young man. Heck of a play. Didn't give up the entire way. All right, so it's going to be Rootstown ball, first and goal at the Crestwood 9. And this is not where you want to be.
Not at all. That was a long run to put you from backed up against your own end zone to
Yep.
threatening to score here again.
So Rootstown's going to go 1 wide receiver, 3 running backs, straight I formation. Now they're going to split one guy out to the right. Handoff straight up the middle. Number 24 has it, and he runs into a brood of devils. I'm going to say number 52. Looked like he climbed out of there. That was Gavin McIntyre, one of the few seniors that we have this year. Gavin's also the center on the offensive side of the ball, so he'll be playing both directions tonight. And he's a down and dirty, gritty football player. Just likes to get in there and hit some people. And there's a handoff up the middle, and he hits a host of devils, bounces over a couple, and he's close to the touchdown, but he's just shy.
This is a big spot for the Red Devils defense here.
Yeah, it looked like Gavin was in on that one again. A little help from 51 Corey Bernauskis. So we're going to go straight I formation again. One offset, hand off to number 26, finds a little hole, gets bounced around, but they're calling him in. And that's touchdown number 3. Well, like we said in the pregame, you can run behind that line. Not taking anything away from Cody Coons at all, but they got somebody filling right in his shoes who was just running all over us. That seems to be a committee of guys, but they're having some success with whoever they hand the ball to. So, with 9:21 to go in the first half, Rootstown is setting up for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, kick is good. So 9:21 to go in the first half, 21-0 Rootstown. But this feels different than last year. Last year we couldn't move the ball, we couldn't get a first down, we couldn't get out of our own way to start the season last year. So I know the score is much the same, but the feel is a lot different.
Yeah, once halftime adjustments come in and we can just stop with these penalties. That's really
penalties have
marking
been
us back. We're making progress.
A couple, just not that there's ever a good time for a penalty, but there are really bad times, and that's when we chose to get penalized.
Mm-hmm.
So. But it is an absolutely gorgeous night here. It feels like early fall, not late summer. But it's a perfect night for football. The shadows coming off the press box here. Halfway up on the field. And when these lights come on, it's going to be just beautiful. So Rootstown's going to kick off from their own 40-yard line. Addison Blasiola back deep for Crestwood. And it's a high booming kick. Grabbed at about the 15-yard line. I believe this is Blasiola with the football. And he's jumping over. That was Addis. I take that back. That's a pretty good run back. Gets about 25 yards up to the 35-yard line.
It's our best starting field position yet.
Yeah.
Not a bad place to be.
Yeah, and he just ran it straight ahead, too. So it's important now to do something with this possession. Now, Satterley was hurt on the last play. I haven't seen him come back from the sidelines yet. I don't know if he's back in the game.
He went straight to the locker room.
Did he go straight to the locker room? Oh, boy. Well, next man up, as they say, right? Addison motion. Fakes the handoff. Charlie's going to drop back to pass. He's in trouble. And he sets up and he's throwing deep. He's got a man wide open, and he makes the catch at the 29-yard line. That is number 8, AJ Januska, the other Januska, big brother.
Was a bomb.
And there's a penalty marker. What did we do wrong this time?
Oh, man.
And it's a hold on the offense.
Oh,
That's going to negate that whole thing. Still first down.
Man, Januska snuck by everybody. I
Yeah,
didn't see
he did.
anybody
He had
within
10
20
yards.
yards of him. I don't know who was supposed to be covering him, but he was not.
Right.
That's a painful penalty there. That
See,
hurts.
remember we said there's no good time for a penalty, but there's bad times, and that's the worst. The worst. I didn't see the hold, so possibly, possibly it was necessary to protect your quarterback.
But with a young team like this, I mean, you got to anticipate some growing pains for sure.
Yep. So Summers still in at quarterback. He's got 2 wide receivers to the left. He's got Blasio on his hip, and it is a handoff to Blasio, who finds a hole. And he cuts it back, and he's got up to the 30-yard line. Across the 30, gets about 6 of those penalty yards back. Maybe more, no, 7 or 8 of those back. He bounced pretty good off some tacklers there. Yeah, it was a gain of 8 on the play there, so it'll be 2nd and 12, 8:13 to go in the first half. Crestwood's still looking at a 21-0 deficit here. But we've been moving the ball. Maybe not as efficiently as we'd like, but we've been moving the ball. So let's see. Charlie's still in at quarterback. He's got 2 wide right. He's got Blasio on his hip. He's got Januska in motion. And fakes the handoff to Januska. Gives it to Blasio. Blasio cuts it around. Gets tripped up and falls inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. So gets it to 3rd and manageable. Not ideal. But 3rd and 6 is a lot better than 1st and 20.
This team has shown they can pick up 40 yards now. Just
Yep.
got to keep it clean.
3rd and 7. I'm sorry, 3rd and 6. A long 6. It's 6 in a football.
For our sake, I'm calling it 7.
So he's got Blasio is taking the snap. He's got 3 wide receivers left, and there's going to be a timeout. I think we got 12 guys on the field here. I'm glad we called timeout before they caught that. So we're going to take a timeout here. 6:58 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. Join us this weekend, in person or online, by searching for Venture Church Streetsboro on Facebook.
Well, we're going to go back live here. Crestwood's got the ball. First, 3rd and 6. Handoff to Tristan Addis. He's following a blocker, but he only picks up about 2 yards. And that's going to set up 4th and 5. Almost on the nose. 4th and 5 at the Crestwood 40. I think we only got 10 guys on the field, Coach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Better call timeout. I'm counting 10 guys on the field. This could be bad for us. Januska's back to punt. Takes it. Gets a pretty good booming kick, but kicks it right to the middle. Number 26 has the ball. And he's met by... Oh, the ball's loose. No, they're saying it was down by contact up at the 34 of Rootstown.
Crestwood needs a stop here. If they want
Big time.
some hope going into the second half, light a fire under you.
Yeah,
Big
we need
defensive
something.
stop would be huge. Turnover.
Yeah, we haven't stopped them yet.
Downs, anything.
And something tells me as long as the run game's working, they ain't going to go away from it. They've got a committee of running backs back there that seem to be sharing the ball in a manner that keeps somebody with fresh legs almost all the time. So they got the I formation again. Number 10 turns and hands off to number 24, who gets wrapped up by number 52. That is Gavin McIntyre again. Gavin is all over the place suddenly. Good to see that young man a part of a lot of stuff now. He's been a part of this program for many, many years. His father's the president of Crestwood Youth Football and cheerleading. His dad's been a coach, and Gavin's he's played every position you can think of except quarterback and wide receiver, I think, but he's done everything else. So here we go. We got two wide to the left. Straight up I formation. Handoff number 26 again. And right up the middle, just off to the right side. Barrels across the 40. Gets up to about the 42-yard line. That'll be 3rd and 2. Rootstown at the 41 of Crestwood.
What do you think they're going to run this time?
Let me guess. 26 off to either the left or the right side. Off tackle somewhere.
Same power.
And off to 26. Oh, he's met right at the first down marker. Rootstown thinks he has it, and the referees do too. So that's all that matters.
Wowza, that was quite a spot. I thought it was closer than that.
Yeah, it looked like maybe by the time he fell down, because it looked like he kind of got stood up and then fell forward. So, well, 4:44 to go in the first half. Be 1st and 10 Rootstown at their own 45-yard line. And they're going straight big formation. One wide receiver out to the right, 3 running backs behind their quarterback. Number 10 fakes the handoff. Oh, he's got a guy deep. He turns and hits him a short man. It's brought down by number 51, Corey Bernauskis on the play. Another one who's been in this program for many years. His father did a lot of work in the Crestwood Youth Football and Cheerleading organization. Corey's been playing there since he could first put pads on. It's good to see him finally getting some comeuppance here on the field. That's a junior.
I have a feeling Rootstown might be milking this clock to go into the half.
Yep, here we go. Handoff, number 26. Cuts it left, has a hole, and a flag. Number 5, I believe that's Nolan Huntington, yes, on the tackle, sophomore Nolan Huntington.
This looks like this is going to be a hold somewhere.
It's offensive. What? They called it. They called it against Rootstown.
An offensive penalty.
So that'll back them up 10. 4 minutes on the nose to go in the first half, and the nose is on the 50-yard line. So you can see right there. 3:55 to go. The clock is ticking. We got 2 wide, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. I formation, 2 running backs behind number 10, the quarterback. Hands off to number 26 again, who cuts it just to the left. Breaks a few tackles, runs through number 19, Tristan Addis, and number 5, Nolan Huntington. Wrap him up and bring him down finally. But not before he gets back majority of that penalty yardage. So it'll be 2nd and a long 11, back at the 41-yard line. Or up at the Crestwood 41. Straight I formation. Handoff number 26 again, who cuts it left, and he finds that hole that has been there almost all night. Chased down, wrapped up by number 2, Nate Blasiol. But not before a Rootstown first down.
I did not see an official give me a start the clock motion down there, so I apologize if the clock is off.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry so much about it. The score is right. 2:51 to go. Straight I formation, man to the left, man out left, left, man out wide, right, and it's a pass. He throws upfield, picks up about 6, brought down, I believe that's number 5, Nolan Huntington. Oh, I take that back. That was A.J. Januska, the other Januska. So 2nd and 4. Rover football inside the Crestwood 20 at the 19-yard line. And there's a handoff to number, I couldn't see who that was, but he is brought down by a lot of Red Devils. Kept his feet running. Looks like number 56, Jake Ironman, in on that tackle. Sophomore. Jake saw a little playing time last year. Mostly on special teams, but Jake's the kind of guy that if you got the football, he wants to hit you. So we'll hear his name probably over the next 3 years quite a bit more. So here we go. It is 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 15-yard line. Handoff straight away to number 24, who goes right up the middle. Picks up about 4, close to 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Long 5.
Yeah, 2nd and 5.5 at the 11-yard line of Crestwood. They got to get to the 5 for a first down. Minute 27 to go in the first half. Rootstown's up 21-0.
And they are really running down this clock.
Yep.
This is
clock management 101.
6-minute drive here, approximately.
Same formation. Wide receiver left, wide receiver right. 2 running backs behind the quarterback, number 10, and we're going to have a timeout on the field. Charge to Rootstown. At a minute 9. That was an interesting clock stoppage there. I wouldn't think you would want to do that unless you're pretty confident you're going to score. And just...
They could be confident in a kicker right about now.
If we could hold them to 3, that would be pretty interesting. Well, we do have a replay system set up here. However, with all of our other technical problems, I'm afraid to start using it because I don't want to go to another blackout on the screen. So my partner Bryce here is manning the computer and trying to keep everything updated. I'm manning the motion camera. Rootstown's handoff number 26. This time he cuts it right. He runs right through a hole, and he's close to a touchdown. Really close. Looks like he's in. They're going to give it to him. I saw him falling at about the 3, and he must have bounced it forward for the full touchdown. So that's going to make it 27-0 Rootstown with the extra point on the way here.
Well, if you go into the half, if you get the ball with the minute left in the first half,
do you
down
run?
27 or 28.
Snap is back. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick sails through. So that brings the score to 28 Rootstown, 0 Crestwood. And a minute 2 to go on the clock in the first half.
What do? Do you try to draw something up in a minute and at least come away with points at the end of the half with 2 timeouts left, or do you?
I personally, I would. I don't ever like to stop trying to score.
Yeah.
Personally, but I'm not the head coach. I don't know these kids the way Jack knows these kids,
right.
And if he feels like there's a shot, he's going to go for it. But if he feels like we need to go regroup, then that's what he's going to do. So Blasio and Addis will be back deep. The Januska brothers are the up men blocking for him.
Am I crazy, or did they rearrange their kick return formation a little bit from last year?
A little bit, yeah. They have a lot. It's a lot more staggered than it used to be. You're not crazy.
All right.
Just a little crazy. All right, so Rootstown's going to kick off from their own 40. Blasio and who's got the ball? Is that 19?
That is
That's
Kristen Addis.
Addis has the ball, and he's got some room to run. He's up across the 40-yard line. That's the kind of return that makes your decision a little bit harder, whether you want to try to move the football.
Yeah, I mean, now you're in great field position to try to draw something up.
Well, here's the thing. They
seconds.
know you're going to have to get some big chunks of yards, so they're going to be playing on their heels, looking deep,
Yeah,
letting you throw it, trying to pick it off.
If
So
they don't have 3 men back on defense right now, I'm not sure.
you're gonna have
I'm
to,
not sure I know anything about football anymore.
we're going to have to work these sidelines is what you have to do in this situation.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 59 yards to go. Ball's at the 41. Crestwood's 41. Charlie's got Blasio on his hip. He sends Januska in motion. Hands off to Blasio, and Blasio's cutting it around. He's cutting around. He's got a guy to beat, makes him miss. Might have been a bit of a face mask in there.
Definitely was.
I think it was just an unintentional one. So 38 ticks left to go. I think that might be we might run one more play at this point. Yeah, I think we're going to slow it down here.
Get one play off.
25 ticks to go. Charlie's still in at quarterback. He's got 2 wide receivers, the Januska brothers, it looks like. AJ's in motion, and he has the football. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. Wyatt is in motion, and he's stacked up after a gain of no gain, right at the line of scrimmage. And that is going to do it for the first half. With your score, Rootstown 28, Crestwood 0. So, not what we were hoping for, but still a lot of stuff to build on. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the season. It's the first half of the first game. If anything, we know that these coaches can make halftime adjustments.
Yeah, I think if we can knock down these penalties, I mean, I think there's a couple different opportunities to score that would have been in play.
Penalties have absolutely killed us. Absolutely killed us. And inexcusable penalties at that. Just badly timed. So we're going to leave the cameras rolling here as we go to the halftime show. Each team, each town, Rootstown and Crestwood, will have about a 10-minute segment with each of their marching bands. This is usually a treat. As Rootstown makes their way onto the field, I want to tell you a little bit about the Crestwood Gridiron Club. This was formed a couple years ago to help raise funds for all of Crestwood football, from the high school to the middle school all the way down to the youth program. We do a lot of fundraisers throughout the year, capped off by our June golf outing. That's our big one, and it's a good time. A lot of guys come out, play a round of golf, and raise a lot of money, a lot of giveaways, a lot of auctions, just an absolute good time. So if you would like to be a part of the Crestwood Gridiron Club, I have to look for the email address. I had it on here, and now I lost it.
In the meantime, I will say that is where I learned that I cannot golf.
Where is it? I have it somewhere. There it is. Found it. Seawood Gridiron Club at gmail.com. That is Seawood Gridiron Club at gmail.com. If you'd like to come be a part of the Crestwood Gridiron Club, shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to get you involved. And we also do some things for the community. We've been known to do some giveaways at Christmas time to help out some struggling families. We have a pretty successful program that has made enough money that we were actually able to help send the entire football team to a camp. Wasn't in Hiram. Where was it? I'm just drawing a blank. The Raiders, the Purple Raiders.
Mount Union.
Mount Union, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting very
down
old.
There.
Folks, I got hit in the head about a week ago on the side of the head and didn't know where I was for a few minutes, and it's really starting to show now. So, that being said, let's do this. There is a fundraiser coming up, another one, to raise some funds for the Crestwood Gridiron Club. It's our annual Cleveland Browns Football Square fundraiser. $100 gets you 17 times 4. 17 chances times 4.
That's math I cannot do in my head.
76, 82, I don't even know. Whatever it is. 17 games, every Browns game, for $100. It's a football square, and we draw new squares every week. So you have a different number for each team every week, just like you would like a Super Bowl squares. It's redrawn every week, and you've got 4 chances to win, and each quarter pays out $75. It's a great fundraiser for us. It helps this program. It was part, of the Nike uniforms that you see, the jerseys that they're wearing right now. It just does a lot of good, and it's good for the community too. We get out in the community, and we've done some things, and it's just good to be a part of. So if you'd like to be a part of it, SeawoodGridironClub@gmail.com. Send us an email. So we'll send it back to the Rootstown Marching Band. Well, I'm not going to send it back to the Rootstown Marching Band because it's frozen. And I don't mean like Elsa.
Did you happen to hit your head with the computer?
About to. I am about to. I am absolutely considering it. I got to unplug it and plug it.
Maybe this board's bad.
Hey, there it is. Hey, Rootstown Band is back. Singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough. We're going to cut to a commercial here for Honeycutt Sportswear. We make everything you need. Any kind of sporting outfit, a shirt, T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, V-necks, hats, license plates. Check out the commercial. If you need it, find us on Facebook at Honeycutt Sportswear or Instagram, honeycuttsportswear.com. Get in contact with us, and we'll make you anything that you need. We're back live here as Rootstown Marching Band is still providing the halftime entertainment.
I'm just realizing that you watching on stream probably can't hear very much of this marching band, so
yeah,
I hope it's visually pleasing.
I think they can hear a little bit, whatever comes through our microphone.
Any sort of bleed, yeah.
We need a crowd mic.
Yep.
We'll work on that, too. In the meantime, I think I need a new cord.
Yeah. Cables will be the downfall.
Mm-hmm. And we're frozen again.
That one didn't.
There it is. Well, here's the thing. I did some interviews this week with Jack Blasio, Nate. I'm sorry, not Jack Blasio. Jack D'Amato.
Jack D'Amato.
Nate Blasio. I did it too, right? I'm telling you, I got hit pretty hard on the head, man. So I had to put it in Dropbox, and then which I didn't know how much stuff I had in Dropbox. I was over the size limit on it, so I had to clean that thing out. Then trying to upload this 15 minutes worth of interviews, and it took up all my space on my Dropbox again. And then I got it off and back onto the computer, and it was some kind of weird format, an HEIS format or something I've never heard of before. So
man,
yeah, I'm technologically frustrated. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Every time I think I know what I'm doing, they change stuff, and I don't know what I'm doing. And then you get hit in the head, and that makes it worse.
So we could just go back to having, like a tape player,
Mm-hmm.
cassette tape recordings, and
Right. I'm just going to have to do it onto an SD card with a regular camera from now on, and then just get it off the SD card the old-fashioned way. Might as well be reel to reel.
I can throw the audio on my Walkman if you prefer.
Yep. Well, just looking down at the crowd tonight, we are full. This is the fullest I've seen it in a long time here.
Absolutely.
The concession stand is absolutely packed. And the stands under us are probably 3/4 of the way full still, even with this concession stand being full. So it's just a beautiful night. And no place I'd rather be. I don't even care if the score's 28-0. There's no place I'd rather be than right here watching some high school football. But it makes it even better that it's a bunch of kids that I know that I've watched play since they were little kids. And
I'm starting to be out of the loop now that Jonas Honeycutt's graduated. I don't get any insider information as to names, who's playing where, what the scheme's going to be. Lost that.
Me too. Me too. Yep. Jonas and Josh Ironman, another starter from last year, are attending the Ohio State University. They'll be moving in there this weekend, tomorrow. So neither of which are playing football. They are both going to just concentrate on their studies. Let's see. Noah Baker graduated last season and is heading to Wittenberg College to play lacrosse with their lacrosse team. So to the Baker family, or Noah, if you happen to be watching, good best of luck to you, young man. I hope you have a lot of fun, and I hope you get a good education out of it.
Keep your knee intact, please.
Right? Right. Yes, take care of that knee. Noah blew it out a couple seasons ago, really early on, and missed most of his junior season. I think all of
There's a lot of it.
all of his junior season.
I think that was week 1 or 2.
Came back and pulled off a pretty good senior season.
Yeah. Jaden Julian, is that the last senior that I can
Jaden
think
Julian,
of?
and you had David Eitel.
David Eitel.
There was 6th, and I always forget the 6th one. I can remember 5 at a time until I got hit in the head. We talked about Jaden already. He's going to Hiram to play some soccer, which is good because he lives about 2 minutes away from Hiram College. So practically lives on campus already.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me because I cannot think of the last senior.
Oh, I know.
I know.
This kicks myself in the butt. Hunter Yoder.
Oh, yeah.
I have not heard where he's going to college yet. If he's going,
he is, yeah.
I assume he would be going. He was an all-state track athlete in the high jump. Was jumping like 6'4", if I remember right, or maybe it was 6'6". Whatever it is, it's taller than me, and that is just outstanding. So I'm hoping he's jumping somewhere.
Yeah.
For some college, he's going to make him real happy because he spent a lot of time working on his physical fitness.
and getting in shape for stuff like that. And Mom and Dad probably spent a lot of money, too. So, Mr. Yoder, if you're watching, best of luck to you, young man, wherever you're going. I haven't heard from you lately, so but I'm sure you're jumping somewhere for some lucky college. So the marching band is on the field. They're about to do their performance. The Crestwood Scarlet Guard. And I'm not the only one with technical difficulties. They're down there trying to fix something that's not working. It's first game jitters. See, something's not working. I'll zoom in on it.
That's a microphone, mic cable. Like I said, cables will be the downfall.
Yeah. So I'm not alone.
When in doubt, replace your cable. That's like step one.
Yep.
You work in audio, you check your cables.
Well, the sun's going down quick all of a sudden here. They better
It's getting a little
kick
brisk.
on these lights.
Turn these lights on, man.
While they're doing that, you got to just check out this view we have from up here. I don't know. It doesn't do the same on TV through YouTube, but, man, you can see pretty much all the way to Garrettsville from up here, which is the next town east of us. And it is just absolutely gorgeous up here on top of this. A little breezy, a little chilly, but just a beautiful night for football, a beautiful night for the marching bands, a beautiful night for the community to come out and get together. Tomorrow, big pep rally here at Crestwood. Unfortunately, I will be taking my son to college, so I can't attend. But we have vendors, there's a parade, there's all kinds of stuff to welcome the kids back to school and build some excitement for our fall sports. I'll have to get this mic'd up for the next time because this is absolutely beautiful. The Crestwood Scarlet Guard does such a great job.
They really do. Every year.
Yep.
They rotate people through, kids graduate, move on, but the band quality is still
never
excellent.
falls off.
That explains it. I feel like most of the trophy room in Crestwood is band trophies.
Full of band trophies.
Full of band accomplishments. It's nothing to bat your eye at either.
No, it's these guys,
away from.
They have 2-a-days practices from what I understand too. So
yeah, holding the 50-pound instrument in your hand, some of them,
Yep. It really does sound even better when you're closer to the field too. Or we can change it. But I don't have another one of those. There it is. It's back on. I was just told that our echo is really bad in the stream, so I'm working on that. Might have that cleared up now.
Man, I wish you guys listening could hear that. That was an incredible performance.
That was beautiful.
I know it's a little cold, but I got chills.
All right, let's see if that's better. Hopefully that'll clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, if anybody listening has any, we can't really be in your shoes currently knowing what it looks like or sounds like to you. So if you have any feedback, don't hesitate to leave a comment or whatever you can.
If you're getting feedback, we're in trouble.
Just don't worry. Just send all your hate mail to at Jason Honeycutt
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's his fault.
It's the Coach Jason.
Oh, yeah. No, Coach Jason.
Yeah. But at least we've had video this whole time. Last year we couldn't get video the first half of the second game we did.
Man. Yeah, we have intermittent video. That's
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
So consider yourselves lucky.
Let's see what it looks like on the other camera. Not much different.
Yeah, about the same. We're only 2 yards off from each other up here, so
Yeah.
here we can get a
Better look at the team over there taking the field. All right, number 55, Blake Baumgartner, heads to midfield for the obligatory handshake. In my conversation with Jack D'Amato this week, he said that instead of just having 2 or 3 team captains this year, they're doing a captain committee of 10 guys. So there'll be different guys heading out to take the
it's 20% of the team.
yeah, yeah, right. They'll take turns
Representing that.
representing at midfield for the coin toss, and there's Charlie warming up. Well, he completed a long pass, about a 45-yarder, would you say?
Yeah, that
in
was
the air?
yeah, 45, 50 yards in the air, but
But it was called back for a penalty.
had a couple chunk yard runs.
Yeah,
Also called back for penalties.
also called back for penalties.
a couple
So
of them stuck.
I'm imagining there was some locker room conversation about the penalties.
Pretty long one too, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it probably.
Practice Monday afternoon is gonna not be so fun if they don't turn that around pretty quick.
Yeah, I would imagine Coach D'Amato's face was probably about as red as these guys' jerseys. So.
You said his name right.
I did say it right.
Nice.
Well, there is a
One
coach,
of us
Jack
can.
Blasiol, too. So he's an assistant to the head coach. So let's not forget that while we're at it.
There's not a Mike anybody.
There is no. You know, Mike D'Amato is a guy on a commercial on TV. I was thinking about that, and I can't remember what it's for.
Snuck that into my brain.
Uh-huh.
And I look like a fool.
Let's get our scoreboard back on, if that doesn't screw something up. Okay. Oh, can you switch to my camera for me? Slide that slider over. There you go. So the good news is Crestwood's going to get the ball to start the second half. Rootstown's going to kick off. They're going to move left to right at the 40. They kick off to, couldn't see who caught the ball. I don't know, but he's got some running room. Tristan Addis has the football, and he's up near the 40-yard line. What a good run back. Looks like they're going to mark him just short of the 40 at the 39-yard line. Yeah, like we said at the beginning of the game, that kid would probably start on almost any team that didn't have a starting running back named Blasio. So it's kind of like trying to make the starting lineup running behind Nick Chubb, you know?
Why will this not?
Have to stop it first, maybe? I don't know. All right, so they're going to come to the line, and Januska is in at quarterback. He's got 3 wide left, 1 wide to the right. Number 5 is in motion. I believe that's his brother, AJ. Got a man in motion left to right. That's Blasio, and he is met, oh man, hard by number 49 of the Rovers. Going to lose. That's probably the first loss for Blasio on the night. Some time clock trouble.
Yeah, I can't get it to change anything.
I don't know. Did you stop it? Oh, I don't know. All right, so a little more technical difficulties. We're working through it. We got 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Charlie's back to pass. He's looking deep. He loads up. He throws, and it's almost picked off. Dropped at the 46. Intended for Bryce Giel. It's the first time we've heard his number called tonight, but you have to minimize it. Minimize this. It is, go click there and open that. All right, we're trying to get the scoreboard reset here, folks. All right, who's the quarterback? Is that Charlie? Looks like Charlie's back in at quarterback. He's got a man in motion, and he sets up. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man open. He's got number 8 wide open. He gets the catch across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. That's number 8. Is that Satterley? AJ Januska. That's the other Januska. I'm sorry. I'll get these figured out before the last game of the season, I'm sure. No. Just scroll down. Scroll down. Click load template. Game. Handoff up the middle. Looks like Tristan Addis. Or was that Blasio? I couldn't tell. When we're directly on their sides, they don't have numbers on their sleeves. I guess that was Blasio on the carry. Barrels ahead gets the first down, so he gets the full 10 yards. Crestwood coming out of the gate. Looking to change the game a little bit here. It's an uphill battle, but hey, I've seen stranger things. So it'll be 1st and 10 just over the 20 at the 21-yard line. Summers at quarterback. Hands off to Blasio, who drives straight up the middle, picks up about 4.
Second half of the running team, about 3.
I'm getting pretty fast at it now.
Everything that can go wrong is going wrong, but we're getting it fixed quick now, right? So we got a Januska out wide right. And another handoff to Blasio, who provides a hole right up the middle. And he's got one guy to beat, tackles him inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. And they're standing at the 1. They're going to say he's down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Crestwood. Hit replays, transition. Oh, too slow. Never mind. I missed it. Just go back to this and hit transition. There. Sorry, we're trying to get this replay thing figured out, too. I'm afraid to try it, though. First and goal, Crestwood at the 1-yard line. 9:19 to go in the third quarter. Too wide to the left. Blasiol's on the hip. No, it's going to be a direct snap to Blasiol. And he's just going to follow some lead blockers and barrel across the touchdown. They're not calling it yet. We're waiting for a signal. I'm 100 yards away, but I think he is. Yeah, touchdown, Crestwood!
Couldn't ask for much more as D'Amato there.
No, what an adjustments at halftime. Saw the little something that the pass game was open, which when you got your defense on your heels, it opens up the run game.
Yeah, man. I mean,
beautiful.
Was that 6 or 7 plays? March right down the field.
Yeah, march right down the field. And like we said, we're going to have to go for 2. We haven't identified a kicker yet, so Blasiol is going to take the direct snap again. And he's going to follow some lead blockers. He's got a couple of them, and he busts through, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. What a run. What
put a little
vision.
Pep in your step if you're Crestwood there. You come away with an easy score on your opening drive after the half.
And this game is far, far from over. I talked to Nate Blasiol earlier this week in an interview I'll post later on, where we talked about, he had said he wants to be remembered at Crestwood as Nate Blasiol. He doesn't want to be remembered as Louis' little brother.
Yep.
Right? And I said, what sets him apart from your? I said to him, what sets you apart from your brother? And he said that it's just the way that he runs. He said his brother used to like to barrel people over. He likes to have a little bit better field vision.
More finesse.
More finesse, yeah. So, but I beg to differ, because he cut a couple back and then ran some guys over earlier. But on that play, that 2-point conversion, followed his blockers and then bounced it outside. So he is setting himself apart, and he's cementing his legacy here at Crestwood in only his junior season.
I wonder who's got the bigger bench press, Nate or Louis.
Oof. That's the squat that would scare me. Those guys could squat a Buick probably. So Crestwood will kick off from their own 40. And it's a little bit of a squib kick. Takes a funny bounce. Is mishandled, but picked up at the 20-yard line. And he's got some running room over there. But he's tripped up just over the 30-yard line. There's no chance I'm seeing who got a hand on that. It looked like maybe number 51. Corey Bernowskis. Corey Bernowskis got a hand in there. Stop that from becoming a disaster of a run back. So here we go. We need a defensive stop. Big time. I don't think we've stopped them at all yet. I think they had 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. I don't remember them punting in the first half.
I believe that is correct.
So they are in their I formation. And they're going to turn to pass. They saw something, too, and he throws it about 5 yards short of his receiver, number 7. Quarterback was on the run.
Looked like they were trying to set up a screen or something there, but that did not work out nicely. Our defense was there to stop him.
Flushed it out. Number 4, Wyatt Januska, again in the backfield, playing some defensive end. Forcing that quarterback to get rid of it quicker than he wanted to.
Defense kind of not set up yet.
Yeah, we're a little late coming to the line here, but we're set. Same I formation, 2 wide. Got a little bit of a hole, but he runs right into number 51. I believe that's Corey Bernowskis again. I'm going to get these names right. I'm just not good at it. Oh, I take that back. This was number 52 this time. That was Gavin McIntyre.
This might be the longest third down Rootstown's had to face yet.
Yeah, 3rd and 8.
Good spot for Crestwood here.
At the 35. We can stop him here and force a punt. This would be huge for that momentum that we've been looking for. All right, Crestwood, here we go. 3rd down. Oh, he's looking to pass. He drops back, and he's got all kinds of time, and he unleashes over the middle, and it's almost picked off. Knocked away.
Beautiful.
Who is that?
There.
Number 8, Mason Satterley. Right? Number 8? Is that Mason Satterley?
I can't tell if it was 8 or 9 that made the play.
AJ Januska. Mason Satterley got hurt. I think it was number 8 on the play. Number 9 was congratulating him.
Can't ask for better coverage than that, though. I mean, it looked like he was kind of just playing spy there, but
yep,
he got over right in time, made contact right when the ball was getting to him.
This will be Rootstown's first 4th down.
First 4th down and first
and they're
going
to punt from around their own 25-yard line. Blasiol's back at Crestwood's 35, and the punt's away, but there's whistles
Flags
like
all
crazy.
over.
False start on the offense. Well, the first 4 minutes of the second half are going the way we'd hoped the whole game would go. Number 28 is Aiden Long, running in and out of the field there. My son Jonas Honeycutt wore number 28 for the last 4 years, so interesting to see somebody else wearing that number. And it's a kick down the sideline, and it rolls on the line all the way down to the Crestwood 25, just over the 25, about the 26-yard line.
What a roll.
I mean, that rolled right down the sideline.
If you can see this on the replay.
You
Man,
can't.
I just
You have
missed
to hit.
it.
You have to hit F5 and then F12 to save the replay. Sorry,
Understood.
you have to do that first.
Okay, got
As soon as the play's over, you hit them. Sorry.
All right.
We're all learning here. There's just 2 of us. Again, if you're looking for an exciting way to watch Friday night Crestwood football, up here on top of the booth with us is the best place to be. You could run something for us. It would be a big help. All right. Looks like Blaz is back there again.
Taking the direct
snap. Just follow some blockers, and we got a flag. Somebody's lined up wrong. He's over.
Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Offside, yeah.
Is it offsides? All right.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
I thought they were calling that on us because it looked like
that sure did.
A.J. Januska's foot was over where the football was marked, but
no, we got a nice 1st and 5 to start the drive here at around our own 30.
Yep, 31-yard line. 1st and 5.
Keep carrying this momentum.
Important thing so far is no real penalties against us yet. Blaz is back, taking the direct snap. Rootstown trying to time it up, mistimes it. Blaz goes right up the middle, picks up only a couple. Didn't get the hole he was looking for, so he had to push. But he does pick up a yard, 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
Somebody called a timeout.
Is that a Crestwood timeout? Nope. Oh, they get an injured player off the field. Is that 52? Is that Gavin?
52.
Oh, no.
That is Gavin McIntyre.
Looks like he hurt his arm. That doesn't look good. It's kind of dangling there, the poor kid.
A little bit of the shoulder.
He's a tough kid. Maybe it's just a stinger. Maybe he can work it out. He's a tough kid to hurt, too. I don't think I've ever seen him hurt in 13 years of watching him play football. So here we go. 2nd and 4. Direct snap. Blasiol has the ball, and he's got some blockers. He's got a little bit of running room. He's got a hole. He dives through up to the 40-yard line. I need a bigger monitor. This little 2-inch screen on the side of the camera is not enough. So if anybody would like to sponsor us, if you're looking to, increase your business, what a better way to do it than invest in your community? Contact me at thecoachjason@hotmail.com. That's thecoachjason@hotmail.com. All lowercase, all one word. All right, Blaz he's in the shotgun. He's got one wide to the right, one wide to the left, who is coming back across to the right. It's going to be a direct snap to Nate Blasiol, and he's just going to follow some blockers again. And lineman gets through and busts it up. He's been sticking with what was working, and that was working, but I think might be safe to say they're on to us.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And Nate's got to come out.
Did he lose his helmet? If his helmet pops off, you got to sit out for one play. Unless he actually is hurting.
So Wyatt Januska. Nope, I take that back. Wyatt Januska is going to go into the slot. Charlie Summers is going to go back to quarterback. These guys' numbers are 3, 4, 5, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. It's hard to keep track of who's who. They confuse me. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line. Charlie's got the ball. He's got some time. He steps back, throws it. Grabbed up at the 45-yard line. Picks up a couple extra. It gets to the 47. Who is that? It is
6.
Number 6.
Bryce Giel.
Bryce Giel on the reception. There's another name I heard when I was interviewing the guys the other day. They said that he's been playing a lot of good receiver for him. Tight end. Tight end for them. Sets up a very manageable 3rd and about 4. Oh, and a penalty against the Rootstown. I didn't see a flag. Did you see the flag?
I did not see the flag, and I didn't see the call, but it did look like that tackle. He might have got a piece of his face mask, but
okay.
That'd be an extra 15
Ooh,
from the spot,
There's
right?
10.
Yeah.
If it's 15 from maybe that was 15 from the spot there.
Yeah.
Maybe. So here we are again, 5:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Marching the ball down the field. We're at the Rootstown 40. After we started back inside of our own 25. Looks like Blasiol's there to take the direct snap again. And this is good balance. I like the balance between the run and the pass here. Oh, and he hands off. Is that Tristan Addis? Has a big hole up the middle. Wow, good call. Everybody in this stadium thought the ball was going to Nate Blasiol.
Yeah.
And he handed off. What a good call. What an interesting design for the offense this year.
Yeah, nothing's very consistent. It's not one quarterback. It's not one person taking the snap. It's not one person taking the snap in one formation.
That's good coaching. That's working with making the most out of what you have.
It sure is.
So here we go. Blasiol brings him up to the line in the shotgun. Tight formation. Got one wide receiver out left. And he's going to follow some blockers. And he's got a little bit of a hole. He pushes his way through. I followed the wrong guy. But he is up near the 1st down marker. At the 30. I think he has to just get over the 30. And they're waving. 1st down.
1st down, Crestwood.
Man, this is a whole different game if we score here before the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, this could be all of a sudden the lead's cut in half.
Yep. It's a whole different second half. Let's see who's at quarterback. Still Nate Blasiol. He's going to take the snap. He's got Tristan Addis on his hip, I believe. And he's got some lead blockers up to his right. And he's following him. And then the whole gang is going with him. And he's got a little bit of a hole. And he just trips up as he gets back just over the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're going to say he lost about.
Yeah, he lost about half a yard.
Yeah.
He slid, and it looked, Oh, and is there a flag? There's a flag over there, too.
I should have stopped the clock at 3:32.
That's in the area of holding, but could be anything over here. Holding on Crestwood, yes.
Hold.
So that's going to change 1st down from 1st and 10 to 1st and 20. All right, Wyatt Januska's into quarterback. And he's got 4 wide, 2 to the left, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. He's got Blasiol up in a running back slot. Yep. And he's going to get flushed out. And he's got a little bit of running room, and he steps up and he throws deep. He's got number 8 wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Crestwood! Woo!
What's the
F5.
Just
F5, F12. And then hit transition. Got the end of it.
Not enough. Oh, man.
That's all right. And then I'm teaching. We're teaching as we trying to work this replay system.
What a way for Wyatt to extend that play, though. Extend the play. I think their corner that was supposed to be guarding
had stepped up.
Whoever caught that, yeah, stepped up to try to prevent the run.
Yep.
I left him wide open in the corner of the end zone. Man, those plays get me excited.
That was the Januska brothers. That was number 4 to number 8. Wyatt to AJ.
I love watching those.
For our first passing touchdown of the season. Great job, boys. We're setting up to go for 2 here. Nate Blasio takes the snap, but he gets tripped up, and he is short.
He is short.
He is short.
That's all right.
Short of the touchdown, of the extra point. I don't want to say
short
he's
of the touch goal down, home run.
I just don't want to say he's short because maybe in stature, but not in my heart. He is a beast of a young man. So, with 3:08 to go in the third quarter, we have a new ball game. The score is 28-14.
We really have controlled the football this quarter, too. I mean,
yep.
Rootstown's got 1 possession so far, and that lasted about a minute and a half.
Yep. And they had to punt 3 plays, 3 and out. Or did they get? They might have got 1 first down in there. No,
the first down got called back.
That's right.
Yeah, that in the books, I believe that's a 3 and out.
So here's something else to keep in mind. Jack D'Amato has shown over the years he is not afraid of an onside kick.
Nah, Jaden Julian was the master.
He was.
Kick it as high up in the air as you possibly can and get somebody
get your hands under there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish I could remember how often it worked because for some reason I don't. But
it seems like when it did, we would lose penalties.
Yeah.
However, this is going to be a boot. My Canadian voice. He picks it up at about the 21-yard line, across the 30, across the 35, and there's flags coming in all over the place, front and back. Somebody did something wrong, and we'll see.
Yeah, I see 3 or 4 different flags.
The referee kind of pointed in our direction, so that's not good. But let's see what the official call is here. Holding. Ooh, on the return team.
How about that? That'll back them up a few yards.
Yes, sirree. After a pretty decent run back. The kick wasn't deep. Not as deep as we're used to, for sure.
No, not with that Jaden Julian leg.
Yeah.
And that's not even, I'm not knocking our current kicker, whoever's sitting,
yeah, I didn't
whoever's
see who
doing
it was.
that, but and Jaden was just kind of a
Yep.
That was
an
kind
anomaly.
of a freak of nature. Yeah.
So here we go, 1st and 10 at the Rootstown 30. Handoff up the middle, finds that hole again, and he barrels ahead for about 7 yards. No, they're going to mark it back 5 yet to the only picked up 5 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 5. The scoreboard says 4, so they say he picked up 6. Number 26, I'm sorry, I do not have a Rootstown roster, so you're just going to have to bear with me. But that was number 26, who seems to be the workhorse of the back. Number 24 does get the ball once in a while, but 26 has it again, and he's off to the left side, but he is met in the backfield early.
And this defensive line is showing up in the second half.
Number 51. Oh, that was Jake Eierman, as the announcer said, so I'm not going to look it up who made the tackle, but nice job, young man.
And we have somebody injured again. Is that Jake Eierman? No, that's Gavin McIntyre.
Oh, no.
Trying to push it through that injury, I think.
Where's he at? Oh, he's walking off the field, number 52.
Oh,
it's a different one this time. Wasn't
he
holding his right
shoulder?
one his last time?
I wish I could remember. Man, whatever he can do to get that to not hurt so bad, though.
Yeah, that poor kid. What a heck of a night he's having, too.
Stout right now.
Yep.
Don't
it's
let me
hard to
jinx
lose
it.
him at the moment, but here we go. And it's a little pitch out to the – oh, no, it's a fake pitch, and he's wide open. Nobody's over there, and he catches it at the 45 but falls down.
That was a catch.
Lucky for us, he was not caught in stride. I thought he handed off to him before. Oh, I need better eyes. Or a bigger monitor. Tell my wife she needs to buy me a bigger monitor. So here we go. Rootstown football across into Crestwood territory at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, left side, number 26. Brought down by a host of Red Devils, led by, was number 8, I believe. That's a Januska. That's AJ. I got to remember that, 4 and 8. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Rootstown with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Putting together their own little drive here in that same I formation, but 2 receivers to the left this time, and he steps back to throw. And he's got a guy open deep.
Wonderful
and he's broken up by.
Wow.
Who is that?
I think that's Nate.
That's
I believe
Nate
that's
Blasio?
I believe so.
I'm waiting to see a number.
That was incredible defense on his part.
Number 2. Wow.
Put your hands up.
No,
Put him in the face.
Okay, so that looked like number 2 to me, but I could not read on this little screen the jersey. They said, the announcer here said it was AJ Januska, number 8.
Is that an 8? No. I believe the announcer up here was wrong because I'm 90% sure that was a 2.
That was probably Nate. Okay. Their same formation. They only got 1 wide this time. They got 2 blocking backs in, and they handed off to number 26, and he's pushing the pile. Finally drugged down. Here he is.
I believe they're going to give him the first down.
He's going to be up close. Yeah, the referee on this side is signaling first down.
Man.
A minute to go. On the nose. 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 35. This is where we have to dig deep. See if Gavin Mack is back. Is Gavin Mack back in the game yet? I don't.
Looking for a
see him
52.
on the
I do not
sideline.
believe so currently.
Nobody's sitting on the bench, so that's good news. It's usually where they go when they're hurt.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Jumbo package back here for the offense. Nope, switching him over to the other side.
To the right.
And number 26, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Might have fallen ahead for 2 by the time he got done rolling. Yep, they're going to give him 2, brought down by Jake Eierman. Sophomore. Actually, they're going to give him 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 with 13 ticks left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's 1.5 yards.
And I think that's going to be it for the third quarter. So 4 seconds on the clock. 28, Rootstown 14, Crestwood. And it's a whole different story so far. The second half has been, until this drive, which has shown signs of stalling a couple times, and then out of nowhere, they're pulling out first downs.
Yep.
So
we got beat deep a couple times.
we did. But it was a great pass breakup back down there by Nate Blasio. Some good all-around defense so far.
Our run defense has really turned it around in the second half, especially the defensive line. They're meeting them right at the line. They're not giving up much.
Yep.
We might see some more passes out of Rootstown if that continues, I have a feeling.
Yep, and Crestwood's going to go for the final marking period here and defend the north goal. The concession stand side. That's where I would like to defend myself. Just kidding. 2nd and 9.
At all costs.
Rootstown's football right at the 35-yard line, just over the 35, at the 34. This would be a good time for a big stop right here. They're going to run it. Number 26 has the football. He's off to the right side, and he finds a hole. And he runs through everybody, and it's off to the races. 1 diving chance, and that's it. Good for the Rootstown touchdown.
Well, it's now or never for this Red Devils offense.
I cannot tell you how much I hate saying those words. At least for the 3 hours that we're playing each other.
Mm-hmm.
Though we're 2 former PTC rivals, we're not anymore. Crestwood has moved on to the CVC.
Flag? There's a flag on the.
There
and
is.
It is
going to be
back.
a holding on the offense.
How about that?
Are you kidding me? How did I miss that? I didn't see a single flag.
I didn't see a flag running in. They got to make those things yellow or something. I can't see them.
Neon and lighted, lit up. I would believe in today's day and age they could do that, right?
So is that for 2nd and 13 instead?
Yes, it'll be from a touchdown and up 3 scores to 2nd and 13 back at the 38-yard line. That's a little game changer right there. We'll remember this play.
Yeah.
And he fakes the handoff, and he's got 3 defenders in his face. Oh,
man.
That's an incomplete pass, but they might have jumped on a phone, but I think we got a handful of face masks.
I believe that was a big old face mask.
However, did they just rule it Crestwood's ball? Or not? Is that where the incomplete pass landed?
Will that matter on a personal foul?
It won't.
Yeah.
Because the foul happened
Before.
first.
Yep.
But this time there are 3 flags.
3 different flags all over the field. So they got new ones.
Face mask, defense, and that's a 15-yarder. That might be a Rootstown first down.
Yeah.
Unless they say it was incidental and it's only a 5-yarder. I believe he just gave the first down signal.
Yep.
So, boy, the momentum here is changing hands in the start of this fourth quarter.
Back and forth and back and forth.
It goes good, it goes bad, it goes good, it goes bad. That's not enough for a first down. Unless it's – what are they discussing?
Are they doing 15 from the spot of the foul, or is that
it would be 15
from the previous
spot.
Yeah.
From the previous spot.
That's what I thought, but that didn't look an awful lot like 15 yards. That looked like 13
from
and
the
a half.
previous spot. Yeah. They walk it off, and they got longer legs.
Understood.
So here we go with their power eye. 2 wide receivers, 1 left, 1 right. Turns one hands off to number 26, and he sees a little bit of a seam, but he's brought down by number 5. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, Bryce Giel on the tackle,
5.
the announcer said, but I believe number 5 is Nolan Huntington.
Number 6 is Bryce Giel, and it's really hard to read these numbers, so that could have been a 6.
Right.
Who
5,
knows?
6, 8, all look alike. 2, like the numbers all look alike from this distance. Even though it's bright white on red shirts, it should be very simple.
We're just up here really high, you know?
Yep. And once again, I have a little tiny screen I'm trying to see these numbers in. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7, power eye. Hands off to the right this time. Imagine that. And he barrels ahead up near the first down. It's going to all depend on the spot.
Short.
They are.
I believe so.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and
not even 1.
Pinky toe.
3rd and 2 feet.
Yep.
So I'm guessing number 26 is going to get the hand. Oh, no, you know what? He's going to hand it off to 24, I bet. Yep. Real quick handoff, 24. That's what they did. Last time it was 3rd and short. Only needs that hole open for a split second, and he gets the first down. Not by much. Brought down by Corey Bonauskas. Another CYF&C 6-year alumnus. His mom and dad did a lot of good for the youth program in their time on the board. Raised a lot of money through many different raffles and different things that they've done over the years. It was sad to see them go several years ago, but the son moves up. So, all right, here we go. Handoff number 26, and he's got all kinds of running room, and it's a touchdown for Rootstown.
Pending no invisible flags.
Right. Somebody was hurt, but he got up. Good. He got up. Okay. I don't want any more injuries. Stay healthy, boys. And we froze again, didn't we?
We sure did.
Son of a gun. Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Lasted a little while that time. Number 11 kicking the extra point. Gives it a little chip shot, and it's up and through. 9:56 to go in the game. That scoring drive takes the score to 35. Rootstown, 14 Crestwood.
It's going to take a lot of might in a short amount of time.
You're going to have to dig deep, look deep, run fast. Whatever. This is why you do 2-a-days, so that you have gas in the tank.
It's opening week. I mean, that could.
Yep.
I feel like stranger things have happened during high school football opening weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just got to keep exploiting that pass defense. And we froze again, but we'll be back in a sec. Okay. Addis and Blasio are back deep for the Devils. Rootstown's going to kick off from their own 40. Number 11, who has kicked all of their extra points tonight, is also kicking off. And it's a little bit of a pooch kick this time. They don't want to give Addis or Blasio a chance to run it back. That looks like that's Wyatt Januska, one of the Januska brothers.
Oh, man, and a helmet goes rolling.
That was AJ Januska.
AJ, number 8, AJ.
8J. I couldn't see the 8. I just knew that was caught in the general vicinity of where the Januska brothers were. So.
He lost the helmet, though. He'll have to come out for a play, at least.
All right, well, it looks like Charlie Summers in at quarterback, so let's see. Are we going to actually throw the ball? We might need to. We're kind of at the point where
you
got to get something to happen right now.
It is go time.
He's got Wyatt wide out left up there. He's got Blasio on his hip. I can't see who the other wide out is. I guess it was Addis, but hand off to Blasio. And he follows some blockers up the middle, has a little bit of a hole. Picks up about 4 on the play. Up to the 40-yard line. And we've got a timeout on the field. Somebody is down. Boy, we're getting hurt left and right here. Nope, he's up. He's up. Just needed to catch his breath.
That's Wyatt Januska.
That's Wyatt. Januska's got to come out for a play as his brother goes back in. All right, who's number 6 there?
Bryce Giel.
Bryce Giel. Okay. Bryce Giel runs out.
Nolan Huntington also enters. It's number 5.
All right, so Blasio is going to be the one taking the snap this time. This works if he gets some good blocking, so let's see. Everybody's lined up left. Oh, and he hands off to Tristan Addis, who gets met immediately. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't fool him that time. They've seen that play before. Worked pretty good the first time. But fool me twice. Shame on me. All right. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6 with just under 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Right at the 40-yard line. Charlie Summer back in the game. He's in the shotgun. He's got Blasio on his hip. He's got 2 wide right, 2 wide left. He drops back to pass. He's looking downfield. He throws deep. He's got a man, and he overthrows him. Up at
just
the
a
Crestwood
little too
40.
far to the sideline there.
Yep. Oh, too bad. We needed that one. Well, it's 4th and 6, and this is not the time where you punt the ball away, although it does look like the punt team's coming out. Yep. Wyatt Januska back to punt. Keep in mind, he is a quarterback. I don't want to predict anything. I just want to say, yeah, he's going to punt it away. And he gets a nice booming kick this time. Kicks nobody back there to receive it. And it's going to roll a little bit in Crestwood's favor down to the 23-yard line. And that's where Rootstown will take over with 8:16 to go in the 4th quarter.
Quick turnover.
Yeah.
Quick change of possession here.
Scoreboard brought to you by the Crestwood All Sports Boosters and a host of other sponsors. It was brand new, I believe, a season ago. We'll get back to the action on the field here. You have to go into the settings of the replay thing and change it. It's set for 10 seconds right now. Okay, here we go. Rootstown has the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Crestwood really needs to make something happen here on defense, and you know it's just going to be a handoff. They're going to try to control this clock. It's a handoff on the right side. Met right at the line of scrimmage.
He picked up 1.5. Yeah,
it looks like they're giving him a yard or 2. But That's what they want. They want to eat this clock up and not give us any kind of shot at coming back. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Scoreboard says, 2nd and 8 at 23. That might have been a little more generous spot than it looked like.
If I'm on the defensive line, I'm trying to get that football.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going
Definitely.
right for it.
Yes, sir.
And that's why
they're not going to pass the ball. They're going to hand off, just follow 26. So here they are, come set at the 23-yard line, hands off to number 26. It goes around the right side, and he follows some blockers, and he's got a couple out there. He's got a cornerback to beat, and we got a flag. Over on the sideline side over there, somebody didn't like something. It was after the play was over. That's usually a foul mouth penalty. Let's see what the official says. It's the guy in the white hat that comes over here and tells us what happened. Oh, we got a face mask on the defense. Interesting. A lot of those tonight. I don't remember seeing face masks called a whole lot the last couple of years, and there's 2 of them at least, maybe 3 tonight so far. So it'll be 1st and 10. Rootstown up at their own 35.
Kind of there for years. We lost this year.
There it is, just in time for the play. They got their power eye, but they got 2 wide receivers out to the right. And they are running every second off of this clock that they can. I guess I can't blame them. I'm going to guess it's going to number 26. Oh, nope, 24, the quick handoff this time, what they've done on the short yardage plays. And he finds a little bit of running room. Picks up about 3, 4?
5.
5.
They are giving him a nice spot there.
Well, 6:27 to go. Clock is ticking down here. Score is currently 35-14 Rootstown. They're up at the 40-yard line, need to get to the 45 for a first down. And they are going to run it down every second that they can. Hand off to number 26, who is met just over the line of scrimmage, up near a first down, but not quite there. It's going to be 3rd and a long one. Take that back. Yes, 3rd and a long one. Possibly 2. You could say 2.
I'll say 2.
Nope, he's moving it up. So now it's just 3rd and 1. He didn't like where he originally put it. It was too much of.
It's a little far.
It's 2 yards. 2 yards is hard to get.
Yeah.
So we got to make it 1. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. The referees have been outstanding tonight. I have no complaints. So here we go.
Those ugly shirts.
3rd and 1. Rootstown has the football up near the Crestwood 44-yard, or their own 44-yard line. I'm sorry. Handoff right to the up back, who gets met at the line of scrimmage, and I don't think he got it.
I don't think he did it all either.
He got spun around backwards, so where he went down, the ball was still inside of the yardsticks there. Yard markers. Yardsticks. Yardsticks are what my wife beats me with.
Oh, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, you have to hit it like
close.
as soon as the play's over. All right, so we got 4th and 1. I would watch for a handoff to that up back again. That quick handoff, that seems to be what gets them 2 yards when they need 1. And they don't even need a full 1. They need the nose of the football.
We should be sending our linebackers if I had any sort of.
So they got to get to the 45, and there it sits. And then Rootstown is going to take a timeout. They ran the clock all the way down to 4:33 to go. And there goes our stream again. But whatever. Y'all are hanging with us. It's frozen. We'll be back in a second.
Timeout anyways, so.
Live again. What are you doing? All right. Fourth and 1. Can't say this is your whole season. The season's not on the line here. But the game is. I would say if you don't get this stop, they can pretty much run the clock down quite a bit. So they're coming jumbo packages. Both teams are saying we're going straight ahead. What do you got? And Rootstown quarterback is stacked up after he gets the first down. Just barely, but he got it. Like I told you, they got a big line. They have an outstanding offensive line and defensive line, and stopping them, it's a tall task. It's David and Goliath in some cases. And Jack D'Amato alluded to that during our conversation the other day. He said, that anybody could. A lot of guys could run behind this line, and that's no offense to Cody Coons at all. Number 26, whoever that is filling his shoes pretty nicely. Has been running all over the field tonight behind that stout line. So here we go. Oh, fumble on a handoff. It's down on the ground. There's a flag coming in, or is that the yard marker? Who came away with the football? That looked to me like a flag.
And it looks like we're switching in.
Is that our football? That is Crestwood football. All right, here we go. It is Crestwood football. It's an uphill battle with 3:55 to go. Got to score quick.
Yeah, this
Got to score quick.
Crunch time here. I know they have 2-minute drills, but do you have a 4-minute, 3 touchdowns in you drill? Is that?
Well, we got 3 wide receivers, 1 in the slot. Blasiol's on his hip. Now we got 3 wide to the right. Charlie steps back, and he looks up. He's got some time, and he's got a wide open receiver. Oh, in and out of the hands of Tristan Addis. That's a tough catch. He had beat his man and was coming down to the sideline. He probably could have turned it upfield, and I don't want to say he would have scored, but he would have got a good chunk of yards out of it had he held on. Charlie put a little mustard on that one. There's more mustard on it than the hot dog I had at halftime. All that I didn't have because I didn't get a hot dog at halftime. I watched the bands instead. All right, 2nd and 10. Crestwood over in Rover territory, up at the 47-yard line. Scoreboard says the 46, so we'll go with that. 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Blasiol's on Charlie's hip. Summers is back. He's in trouble, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to keep moving. He's looking downfield. He's got a receiver. He hits him wide open. Who is that? Januska down the sideline. Got one guy to beat. Just out of bounds.
It's going to move the chains.
That will put us down deep in Rover territory, inside the 5-yard line.
Charlie escaped about 5 different tackles there.
Yep. Did you get the replay to work?
I did, but now I can't get back. There. All right, there we go.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal at the 3. We got a jumbo package in here. Everybody's up on the line. Looks like Blasiol's got the direct snap, and he's got some blockers. He's following one, and he gets tripped up. Falls just shy of the goal line, I think. He's close. He's close.
2nd and goal from the 1.5.
Wow.
If we want a chance at this, so we got to hurry up and get a play in here.
Yeah. They can't screw around here. I don't know if they're thinking about it tying the game up, but just keeping this respectable, which we're about to do right here.
No kidding.
Blasiol's going to take the snap, or is Addis? Yeah, Blasiol's going to take it. Addis is on his hip. Might be his lead blocker he's trying to follow there. There he goes. He is pushing his way over, and it is a Crestwood touchdown. Nate Blasiol, number 2 on the night.
And he just had a pretty clear path into the end zone there.
Followed Mr. Addis, who led the way. And an offensive line who is actually doing very well against this stout defensive, beefy line of the Rootstown Rovers. Here we got to go for 2. So it looks like Blasiol's going to take the direct snap again. Oh, no, is that? I take that back. Somebody's rolling out, throwing, end zone, caught. And the extra point is good. I can't see who caught that. That is Tristan Addis, number 19. Hauls it in. I believe that was Wyatt Januska on the pass. All right, well, 35-22. 3 minutes to go, 2:55 to go. It's not last year, folks. It started out looking like it might be a repeat of last year, but it's not last year.
Ideal? Not ideal being down.
We have been moving the ball up and down this field on a really good Rootstown defense.
Yeah, so far we've won the half.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns to 1.
Yeah. It's the tale of two halves here. However, it's that one that's making the big difference right now.
Yeah, if we can just see this team start to piece together, one good quarter, one good quarter, one good quarter.
Yep.
Get 4 good quarters of football.
You'd have $1 if you have 4 good quarters.
Can I have my nickel back?
Oh, jeez. He did not go to nickelback. Oh, man. Folks, if you throw stuff at your TV right now, I would not blame you.
I don't like them either. Listen.
And it looks like we're setting up for an onside kick here.
That does appear to be the case.
We're going to call timeout and think it over, talk it over.
Timeout.
Oh, Rootstown took the timeout. Yeah, they saw what was
just.
coming, and that was a good decision on their part. Two scores, 13 points. What are you looking up, bud?
We're getting live reactions of our stream from Jonas currently.
Why, it's a dog. Sorry, Jonas. My son Jonas is at home watching the stream right now, getting ready to depart for Ohio State tomorrow. Was going to be here tonight, but he just has too much to do. So, but he is watching the old boys here, cheering them on from home, which is half the reason we do this. Because if we want you to be able to watch from home when you can't be here. We would much rather you are here. However, we understand how life happens. We want to bring you all of Crestwood football
Cross your
action.
fingers for this.
Here we go. 56
onside
kicking a
kick
ball.
here.
And he kicks a
Kicks it
bouncer,
right into
and
the
it's
hands.
grabbed right there at midfield. Slides down. And this is going to be
Rover football.
Clock management time. Yep, Rovers football.
Rootstown is down to
At
1
midfield.
timeout. Crestwood still does have
3.
all 3.
Yep.
This defense has got to step up huge here.
Yeah, we
right
need
now.
something. Some kind of forced fumble. You know they're not going to throw the ball. There's no sense in it.
Not at all.
26 has been running all over us, so I think you're doing 11-man spy. Number 26.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's an official play, folks. That's why I'm not the head coach. However, that's the guy you want to key in on, and they got 2 blockers ahead of him, and he's got some running room again. It is hard to block all them, to get through all them guys that can block. Picks up 5 on the play, 2nd and 5 for Rootstown at Crestwood 45. 2:39 to go on the clock. Wow, you're doing a good job keeping our clock almost exactly with the game clock. Good job. Rootstown is taking a timeout. Nope, they signaled the wrong way. Crestwood's taking a timeout. Which is a good time for that. So let me tell you a little bit about where we're at. We're at Jack Lambert Stadium, home of the Super Bowl winning, high school home of the Super Bowl winning Jack Lambert with the Pittsburgh Steelers. We are here in beautiful downtown Manaway at Crestwood High School. If you haven't been to Manaway in a while, I invite you to come back. A lot has changed just in the last few years. We have an award-winning coffee shop. And you're like, oh, yay, just coffee. Everybody has coffee shops, right?
No.
This is an award-winning coffee shop. It's one of the most beautiful in Northeast Ohio. We have kayaking adventures. We have flower shops. We have sandwich shops. We have 2 good sandwich shops in town. We have a McDonald's, and their ice cream machine still never works. So our McDonald's is no different than your McDonald's. But we invite you to come spend a day in Manaway. From coffee to kayaks, from carnations to canoes, we've got it all. Here we go. 2nd and 5, Rovers. Hand off to number 26, who has nothing but a giant hole. We sent everybody to go get him, and there's nobody left to follow him. And he is in for the Rootstown touchdown. If I never say those words again, it'll be too soon.
You see, he just had a lane, and he split it.
Yay, the replay works. The replay works. I'm so happy. I'm such a nerd, folks. I am so sorry. So that brings your score 41-22. While we're waiting for the extra point here from the Rootstown kicker, who has been money all night tonight, number 11. Ball is down. Snap is back. Kick is up, and a kick is good. Splits the uprights. Looks like they found their own Jaden Julian there in Rootstown.
Yeah. 4 for 4 on extra points for the day.
I believe
5 for 5. Sorry, 5 for 5. I am.
That would be 6 for 6, son. He's a graduate of Crestwood as well. So.
I am horrendous. I'm so sorry.
And his kickoffs have been fantastic.
Boy, yeah, send me their insight.
Things at a time, let alone math.
That activate button. Yeah, there you go.
One of them is not my strong suit.
Well, at least there's 2 weeks until the next home game. We have some time to get this stuff figured out.
So if anybody wants to come reenact a football game so that we can get this situated and under control.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do a freshman game. This is the first time in over 10 years that Crestwood has enough football players to field a freshman team this year.
And a JV team.
And
correct?
a JV team.
And a
yes.
varsity team.
So Villa Angela St. Joseph came here yesterday and demolished us. But it's okay because we're playing freshman football again against, a powerhouse, let's just face it.
Yeah.
However, Rootstown's going to kick off from their own 40, and they're kicking it deep. Looks like Nate Blasiol's up with the football. Nope, that would be yep, that is Blasiol. I was right. He's makes a couple cuts over to the left side, across the 35 up to the 37-yard line with 2:18 to go. Timeout. Rootstown taking their last time out. No, yeah, they're charging it to Rootstown. Interesting.
Well, give your guys a breather.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not much of a threat anymore.
Yeah, they're up
You're
3
up
scores.
20, yeah. But I see a lot of building blocks here for this Crestwood team. I know they're young. Yep. I know they're not the biggest. They're not the strongest, not the fastest in every aspect. But
not the oldest.
Not the oldest is going to be the biggest one. A lack of experience that's just going to – I have a feeling by week 4 or 5 those penalties will be cleaned up.
Yep.
You'll get a little bit more consistent feel for defense overall.
Yep. It didn't help that we got deep in their territory and then didn't score.
Yeah.
Penalties cost us a lot there.
But to score 3 touchdowns in the second half after being pretty stifled all first half.
Yep. All right, so Charlie's back in the game. Summer, he takes the ball from the shotgun. He's going to roll out to his left, and he's looking deep, and he loads up, and he throws, and it's going to be picked off at the 34-yard line. He was looking for Januska, who had overran. He was already past where the football was going. And is that flags on the field that I'm seeing over here, or am I just crazy?
Wow, I just showed you the wrong replay. I am so sorry.
You showed the interception? Thanks a lot.
I hit it. No. I wanted to show you the interception to get a better view of it, but
F5 then F12.
Yeah, I hit F5, but maybe that was F4 on accident. And
I know. I had a thing set up, but it wouldn't work today.
Yeah.
So it would
no
help
worries.
us. The joys. The joys of modern technology. When it works, it's great. We're able to live stream you a local small-town football game.
We'll get better. Don't give up on us.
Right. Yeah. Same with the football team.
Yeah.
We're seeing huge improvement over last year already. And Rootstown's just going to get into victory formation, down the football. And I believe it's a 40-second clock in high school. Crestwood does have 2 timeouts. So they're content with just to run this down as far as they can, kick it back to us, and whatever happens, happens. What is that on the field over there? It looks like 2 flags up at about the 44.
That
and
sure
the
does. I wonder if
36.
that's some ripped towels or
big leaves fell out of the trees that aren't up here.
Some jersey.
And
Might be some pieces of jersey.
Right. So there's another, downs it again with a minute 25 to go. So we use these timeouts right. We may get the ball back, but I don't know. Maybe Jax D'Amato is just content to
wave the white flag.
Yep. Say, all right, you were the better team tonight. No big deal. We'll do this again the first game next year, I'm sure. Minute 3 to go. Rootstown's still in victory formation, waiting for the referee to tell them that there's 5 seconds left. And that'll be 4th down. So they will have to punt. But it doesn't get any easier knowing that we have to go to our town next year. Seems to be the last, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years home openers, not home openers, these season openers have been against Rootstown. And we go back and forth. Last year we were there and took our thumpings. This year, a little difference. Took a first half thumping, but the second half has been a little different story. So who knows what happens next year? We'll have a senior class that has been starting since they were freshmen. You've got the Januska brothers showing off and showing out tonight. Mason Satterley was having a heck of a game till he got hurt. Bryce Giel at tight end.
Yeah, if anything, this shows this team has some grit.
Yep.
They're not going to fold over just because you're up 28.
Gavin McIntyre, we're making some plays all over tonight. So here we go. Rootstown's going to punt with 49 ticks left on the clock. Blaz is the only one back deep for Crestwood. And the kick is up. It's going to hit right around the 40-yard line and be touched down. And we got flags in the area of people starting some stuff. And Tristan Addis is hopping off the field. That is not a good sign.
Not at all.
Oh, we wanted to get out of here with no more injuries. He's been a huge piece of the offense. Just like I said, he could start almost any football team in the area without a starting running back named Blasio.
There's a personal foul on Crestwood.
Uh-oh. Well,
that'll mark us back a ways.
All right, so if there's ever a good time for a penalty, I suppose this is it, because the game's out of hand.
Wowza. That was a long 15 yards.
Yeah, it was.
Good gravy.
Yeah, they threw the flags back here on this side of the field, and they marked us back 20 yards that way. So, all right, well, it looks like Charlie's going to be in at quarterback, so when I say Charlie, it's Summer. Charlie Summer. I've known him since he was a little kid, so I couldn't call him Charlie. I suppose he wouldn't mind if you did too. He's got 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. He's got Blasio on his hip, and he drops back. Blasio's there to block, and he's got guys open downfield. He's got Januska, and he's got, who's that? Oh, pass interference. Come on. He hit him before the ball got there. No PI. Bryce Giel was open. He had to stop and come back to the ball and was hit before the ball was delivered, but that's not pass interference.
He was.
I suppose because it's a 3-score game and it doesn't matter. They just didn't get the replay in time.
I did.
Did you?
So if you saw that at home, let me know what you think, because that was pretty close, I would say. But in a game like this.
Yeah. If it was a tie game or we were down a score,
Is that
There
a
might be some
spot
stuff
foul
on the field.
in high school? Is that you get you?
Yeah, I believe
or
so.
Is it just 15 yards from?
I believe it's a spot foul. So here we go, 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line, Charlie's going to roll out, and he's looking to throw. And he's got guys all over him.
And he gets a pass
He does
off.
get a pass
Wow.
off to – who is that? Is that another Januska brother?
That is Nate Blaziol.
That is Nate Blaziol.
Wow.
And a flag as the play ended right here.
They're going to somehow call that on Nate, aren't they? Carried the ball too far.
No, they pointed towards Rootstown.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Let's
there's
see.
a horse collar or something.
Personal foul
Yeah.
on the defense, so that's going to be
Maybe a
15
late
yards the
hit.
other way.
Can I get it in time? I don't think I can. Yeah, I cannot. You can watch a replay of somebody throwing a flag. Apologies.
Well, we got 18 ticks left on the clock here, so the miracle comeback is not happening. However,
Maybe we can
we do
punch
have
one in here.
4 wide. Blaziol in the backfield on Charlie Summers' left hip. Referees are trying to get set up. Zoom out a little bit here so you can see the whole field and see what goes on, because Charlie's going to drop back to pass, and he's got receivers deep. He's looking deep. He's got Januska, who catches it inside of the 5 at the and he rolls out of bounds. That was AJ, the older brother.
I am so sorry. Our
The replay
stream
system
froze again.
Oh no, you kidding me?
We missed it.
Ah,
I couldn't get it up in time. I'm so sorry.
that's okay. If you want to see this stuff, folks, you have to come here live and see it. So we're doing the best we can otherwise. We will happily take donations to get some better equipment, though. Again, thecoachjason@hotmail.com. Send me an email if you'd like to sponsor us. Get your name on this, your business name on this stream. We'd love to promote your business, especially if it's local here to Crestwood. 1st and goal, what the 1 yard line. Blaziol takes it straight up the middle for touchdown. Number 3. Nate Blaz, 6 seconds left to go in the game. Crestwood 28, Rootstown 42. What a second half.
Yeah,
What a second half.
mean,
That was, I don't care, I do care that we're
You
losing.
did plenty. No, that's
I give the guys a lot of credit for the way they have fought after the terrible first half. This second half has been a whole different story.
no. You won the second half by
Yep.
a decent margin.
So Blast takes this direct snap, and he runs right up the middle, and he just barrels his way through some guys who are kind of taking exception to it looks like. So,
if I'm replaying too much, please let me know. But I do
no,
like
we want to
seeing
see
these.
replays. That's why we have it. 6 seconds left to go. The score is 42, Rootstown 30 for Crestwood. And I like this going for 2.
Me too.
Score 4 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions.
Yeah, I mean, bringing a 28-point lead down to a 12-point lead is that's respectable, you know.
Yep.
Nothing to hang your head about.
It's a fortitude victory.
Yep.
It shows that you got something in there still. Could have laid down, let them run all over you the second half, but
Yeah, that's
Nope.
If you started the game right now, all of a sudden it looks a little different.
I think we're frozen again.
Oh,
so
we totally are.
just a couple things to clean up, man. A couple holes on defense. The guys fill the right holes. So Crestwood's going to kick off from their own 40. Rovers have a guy back deep at around the 20. It's a little bit of a squib kick, caught up at the 42-yard line, rolls ahead to the 45. And there are 4 whole ticks left on the clock in this game.
I wonder what play they're going to run.
They're not going to run a play. I think it's going to be victory formation. They're going to down the football, and that will do it for game number 1. Just don't do nothing stupid. We don't need anybody else to get hurt, right?
Yeah. Don't need a penalty.
Nope. So be up at the 45-yard line.
Hats off to head coach Jack D'Amato. I don't know what he said to them in the locker room,
Yeah.
but whatever it was, he's got to say that again.
Yeah, it wasn't just one side of the ball either. It was both sides of the ball. Played a whole different half, a whole different second half from that first half. So, well, with that will do it. They just downed the football, and we lost our stream again.
Perfect timing, eh?
The two teams are going to line up and shake hands. That's going to do it here. Do it for us here. It's final score, Rootstown 42, Crestwood 30 on probably one of the most exciting home openers I've seen in a while. Didn't go the way we wanted, but it could be so much worse. 42-30 after being down 28-0 at the half. Was it 28?
It was 28-0.
Yeah, so a 30-point second half is nothing to hang your head about.
Not at all.
But here we go. This is one of my favorite Crestwood traditions, and if you watched any of our live streams last year, you'll know that I love this. They come over to the sideline here. Every player takes off their helmet, raises it up, and they simultaneously sing the Crestwood fight song, Alma Mater. Win, lose, or draw, we do it no matter what, and the cheerleaders get involved, the coaches get involved. It's just it's a sign of respect for the school and the town that you represent. It's a great tradition. I love it.
Me too.
The band plays the song.
Little hats off to your student section.
Yep.
Coming to sport every game.
There it is. And that's the game, folks. What an exciting one it was with the final score, Rootstown 42, Crestwood 30. Nate Blaziola with 3 touchdowns in that game. And the Januska brothers coming from nowhere to absolutely blow our minds up here. A couple of long catches, a touchdown pass in there, touchdown reception in there, I should say, from junior quarterback Charlie Summer. Just an amazing performance from these guys tonight. So I'm sure Jack has some stuff to tell him, teach him, help him grow. As I see we're zooming in on him there. That's head coach Jack D'Amato right there, talking to his guys. But I know that Jack's the kind of guy that'll tell you what you did wrong first, and then he'll tell you what you did right afterwards. So that being said, I think that's it for us up here in the booth tonight. We thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with us during all of our issues with our scoreboards and issues with our stream. And we weren't the only ones. We saw that the band had their issues. So at least it's not, it didn't single us out. Anything you want to add, partner?
No, I like the fight. That was I wasn't anticipating that big of a turnaround just after halftime. That was a lot of good things to look forward to with this team. I have a feeling we're going to get quite a few wins this year if you can just maintain that type of momentum, that dog energy.
Yep, yep, right. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. We're going to call it a night, and we will see you back here at Jack Lambert Stadium in 2 weeks' time. I don't have the schedule up to know who we're playing.
I'm not 100% sure who is next on the schedule either.
I do believe it's a CVC opponent. Let me check here. While you're still with me, I'll have you hang in there. Maybe I can figure it out if I can find.
Let's see. I know I have a schedule, but I have like no signal. So, okay, never mind. I'm not going to find it on my phone right now. But we'll be back here in 2 weeks. We'll see some more Red Devil action, and we'll bring all of the plays to you, play-by-play once again. And hopefully we have our stream figured out as the boys head back to the locker rooms for changing clothes and probably another butt chewing. But it's only a half one. It's half a butt chewing because it's only the first half. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. God bless.